the sunset and that gorgeous sun before it dips.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. If you want to make your way over to the service area, if you're comfortable where you are at your dinner table, please, by all means, stay there. We're going to begin our Shabbat service with the words of Ma Yafeh Hayom. How wonderful it is to all be together on this Shabbat of Sukkot.
Ma Yafeh Hayom, Shabbat Shalom. Ma Yafeh Hayom, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Ma Yafeh Hayom, Ma Yafeh Hayom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Ma Yafeh Hayom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Ma Yafeh Hayom. Shabbat Shalom. Ma Yafeh Hayom. Shabbat Shalom.
Hine Matov, how good it is for all of us to be here together tonight. This is going to be a little bit of an interactive one. We're going to teach you, and you're basically going to repeat what this is our amazing song leader, Ian Simpson, what he says. Hine Matov, you can follow along on page 10.
Hine Matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov
Clap, clap.
u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad.
Let's do that one more time. Let's clap our hands together.
Hine Matov
Clap, clap.
u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad.
All right, repeat after me. How good it is.
How good it is,
How sweet it is.
how sweet it is
To be together on this day.
How good it is.
how good it is,
How sweet it is.
how sweet it is
To be together on this day. Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad.
How good it is.
how good it is,
How sweet it is.
how sweet it is
To be together on this day.
How good it is.
how good it is,
How sweet it is.
how sweet it is
To be together on this day. Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad.
All right, Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
I'm not sure this thing is on because I'm guessing that nobody heard me when I said Shabbat Shalom because I barely heard anything. Maybe just hearing the, oh, no, the mic's working. Let's try that again, people. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat
There it is. That's fantastic. Look at all these wonderful, phenomenal human beings. Before we just jump right in, why don't we turn to the people sitting around us, the people we know, the people we don't, offer them a big Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. How good it is, how sweet it is that we get to be here on this day of Shabbat, a little celebration that we get to share together. We have Rabbi Joel, we have Cantor Lisa, we've got the band. Cantor Lisa, maybe you want to introduce the band with us as well?
We have our amazing song leader, Ian Simpson, who we are so grateful to have with us now at Wilshire Boulevard Temple. We have Lily on many different instruments. We have Sam on percussion, and we have Nick on bass, and we are your Celebration Shabbat band for tonight. Yeah. So now that we've had a chance to greet one another and to start to celebrate Shabbat, we have 5 B'nai Mitzvah tomorrow. Actually, 6 B'nai Mitzvah tomorrow at Wilshire Boulevard Temple. We have 5 of them here with us tonight. So to get our Shabbat service started, we're going to invite the mothers, and if there's grandmothers of our B'nai Mitzvah, to come up. We have a Shabbat table for each of you. And if you would do us the pleasure of lighting our Shabbat candles. So I think we have Beth and Wendy and Nicole and Stephanie and Mele. Okay, you guys go ahead and light those beautiful Shabbat candles, and then the rest of us will say the blessing for you. Okay, we're going to bring in for the rest of us that light of Shabbat 3 times. 1, 2, 3.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Thank you so much, ladies. You can go and take your seat. Mazel Tov. We'll be hearing from our 5 B'nai Mitzvah later on in tonight's service.
Do not worry, more chairs are coming, You know, what a fabulous problem to have.
To need more chairs.
To need more chairs. That's a fabulous problem to have. Because that means that we're all just here getting ready to celebrate. How good it really is.
How good it is.
How sweet it is for us to be here together. And also, let's take the time now. We're going to get ready to welcome the Sabbath bride with Lecha Dodi. We're going to be on page 20 and pages 20 and 21. We will be doing verses 1, 2, and 9.
Shabbat
Blessings and face the entrance as we greet the Sabbath bride.
בואי ושלום עטרת בעלה גם בשמחה ובצהלה תוך אמוני עם סגולה בואי חלה בואי חלה לחדותי לי כלכלה יאללה לה יאללה לה יאללה לה בני שבת נקבלה לחדותי לי כלכלה יאללה לה יאללה לה יאללה לה בני שבת נקבלה.
I'm going to stay standing for a minute. How many of you actually stood up during high holidays for some of those prayers? You were all at home. We stood up. A couple people actually stood up at home. Well, now, the nice thing about being a part of a community, the reason why it's so nice that we're together, there's something called accountability. When we are at home by ourselves, there's so many things we can get away with, right? So many things we can hide. A lot of times at night, I'll go take a cookie without my wife or my children knowing, right? All the things we can do at home by ourselves. But the wonderful thing about community and the wonderful thing about Baruch Hu, this next prayer, is our community. In Judaism, we say, we're not going to let you get away with things on your own all the time. Sometimes we are going to hold each other accountable. We are a community. We have each other's backs. Even when someone has a little bit of a difficulty standing up emotionally or physically, as a community, we are here to help lift people up. And the Baruch Hu is a reminder that we are all in this together, especially as we start the new year. So we continue with Baruch Hu.
Yalla la la la, 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 yalla la la la. Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? Baruch et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam va'ed, Le'olam va'ed. Yalla la la la, 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 yalla la
You may be seated.
Normally in our liturgy, the next prayer that would come is Ahavat Olam, where we sing of God's unending love for the people of Israel. We're going to change things up a little bit tonight because it is Sukkot. And if you notice, the wall of the sukkah is open as a reminder that our hearts should always be open and that we should always show kindness. So yes, God has love for the people of Israel, but we're supposed to learn from that is that we, in turn, have to show that same love and that same kindness and that same compassion in the world. And once we do, then we can build a world of love. So the words of this one are Olam. Let's hear you do it. Olam.
Olam,
Chesed.
Chesed,
Yibaneh.
Yibaneh.
A world of kindness God will build, but as you'll learn from the lyrics, it's really that world of kindness that each one of us will build.
עולם
chesed yibaneh. Yalalai, 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 yalalai. Olam chesed yibaneh. Yalalai, 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 yalalai. The first word is I will build. I will build this world from love. Yalalai, 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 yalalai. And you will build. And you will build this world from love. Yalalai, 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 yalalai. And if we build. And if we build this world from love. Yalalai, 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 yalalai. Then God will build.
God will build this world from love.
Yalalai, 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 yalalai. Olam chesed yibaneh. Yalalai, 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 yalalai. Olam chesed yibaneh. Yalalai, 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 yalalai. Let's try that first part. Olam chesed yibaneh. Yalalai, 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 yalalai. One more time. Olam chesed yibaneh. Yalalai, 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 yalalai. All of that love we gather as we close our eyes to recite the watchword of our people, the words of the Shema. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. We're going to invite all of our B'nai Mitzvah up to lead us in the words of the Ve'ahavta,
Page 36.
page 36.
Come on up.
We've
You
got
each have your own
Redmond.
spot.
We've got Isabel. We've got Leah.
Come on,
We've
bro.
got Tessa. And we have one more. Who am I missing? We've got Alex. I got them all.
Which one do I go to?
Let's go to that one because it's taller. And you want to go there?
Pick one,
as well?
anyone.
Just pick one, anyone. Okay, we're on page 36.
Ready?
You got this.
You ready, guys? 1, 2, 3.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך וחיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברתם בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם להיות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים אל אלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם אלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Thank you so much to our
Thank
B'nai
you all.
Mitzvah. You may be seated. You will very soon have, just in time for our next prayer, the freedom to sit down because more chairs have arrived.
Oh, hallelujah.
More chairs
Ian,
have arrived.
what's the craziest place you've played guitar? I'm giving you a softball on this one.
Yeah. That's a great question that you're asking, actually. Very coincidentally. I believe it was in the ocean.
What?
Yes.
You played guitar on the ocean?
I want to say about 2-3 weeks ago.
Probably like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago
Yeah.
in the ocean.
Well, on top of the ocean. Let's
On top of the
clarify, you were
ocean,
not
but getting
under the
into
water.
the ocean, when I got in, I had to shake the water out of the guitar.
So Ian and I did a prayer service on the ocean in Malibu on paddle boards, and Ian sat on a paddleboard with a waterproof guitar and led services with me with like 40 other people. Has anyone else ever prayed on the water, not on a boat or because you're scared of sharks, but like because you've been... No? Well, next time you should come with us next year. But there is something pretty amazing where you go out of your comfort zone and you pray somewhere a little different, and you realize there's a part of you that can do things that you didn't think you could do before. Like Ian probably didn't know if he could play guitar while sitting on a paddleboard, but he did. And all of those people out there in a circle. And there's something pretty amazing about finding the freedom to do something a little different than what you're used to doing. And Micha Mocha reminds us every single day. Every day gives us the opportunity to do something a little different, to have the freedom to be brave, to try something that maybe we feel a little uncomfortable about. And especially since we're entering a new year, we just got through those high holidays. Now is the time where you're supposed to be thinking about what's one new thing in this coming year that you can be a little bit more brave about. One thing new that you can try for yourself, that you can put yourself out there and be a little bit more vulnerable. So with that in mind, we're going to make you all feel a little uncomfortable. Stand up, please, if you are willing to at this point. Micha Mocha, even though we're not on the water, you can put your prayer book down because you don't need the words for this one. We're going to use our bodies a little, and sometimes we feel uncomfortable shaking our bodies and moving our bodies in front of strangers. Rabbi Eshel has no problem ever doing that. We believe that Rabbi Eshel needs to start his own TikTok. Yes, everyone agrees. It now has to be done. You've seen, they have all voted. Okay, with that in mind, we're going to shake. So just start by shaking out your body just a little. Just move it a little. Okay, great. Now you're ready for Micha Mocha. You're just going to follow along with Ian and Cantor Lisa. Whatever they tell you to do, you will do.
Standing at the sea, Micha Mocha, we're standing at the sea. Micha Mocha, we're standing at the sea. Micha Mocha, freedom is on our
Your
way.
hands are going in the air.
Freedom, 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 freedom is on our way. We're walking through the water.
Pretend you're walking through the water.
We're walking
Take
through
some
the water.
steps.
There
you go.
We're walking through the water. Micha Mocha, freedom is on our way. Freedom, 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 freedom is on
Rabbi
our
Shapiro,
way.
do your own song, buddy.
Singing and dancing. This is your freestyle moment.
We're singing and dancing. Micha Mocha, singing and dancing. Micha Mocha, singing and dancing. Micha Mocha, freedom is on our way. Freedom, 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 freedom is on our way. One God, Micha Mocha, one God.
Just point out with one hand, one finger.
One God, Micha Mocha, freedom is on our way. Freedom, 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 freedom is on our way. Freedom, 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 freedom is on our way.
In the Exodus story, we were freed, but we weren't free to do whatever it was that we wanted. One of the things that we're commanded to do is what we're all doing this evening, that we are commanded to guard and protect Shabbat. Most of you probably grew up with this Vishamru melody, but this is not like you heard it in your shul. A little reggae, man.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם מריץ עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם מריץ עולם. ישראל, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם מריץ עולם. כי 6 ימים עשה אדוני, עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם מריץ עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם מריץ עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם מריץ עולם.
All right. So in a moment, we are going to continue with the Amidah. And to lead us in the Amidah, I want to invite back up all of our B'nai Mitzvah. Come on up. Where's Redmond? Here he is. Come on, Red. Isabel, here she comes. Leah, Tessa. Tessa's coming in. Alex, here we go. And for the rest of us, we are going to be on page 46, and I invite us all to please rise.
תפתח ופי יגיד תהילתך. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו ואימותינו, אלוהי אברהם, אלוהי יצחק ואלוהי יעקב, אלוהי שרה, אלוהי רבקה, אלוהי רחל ואלוהי לאה, האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, גומל חסדים טובים וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניכם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם Adonai, Mechaye Hakol Ata, Rav Levoshia, Morid Hatal, Mechaye Chaim Behesed, Mechaye Hakol Berachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim Verofech Olim, Umatzir Asurim, Umekayem Emunato Lishenei Afar, Michamocha Ba'al Gevurot, Umidom Melach, Melech Menit Umechaye, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman ata lehayot hakol, Baru ata Adonai, Mechaye hakol.
We now continue silently, either through the pages of the book, through page 62, or with Tfilat Halev, the prayers, meditations, and thoughts of your heart. And when you feel like you are finished, you may be seated.
Feel free to keep praying if you want to do so. For everyone else, if you turn to page 253, the middle of the page, we always take a moment to offer a Mishaberach, a prayer of healing of body and of soul and spirit and emotion. Even though things are okay, it seems right now in LA, we know that there are still a lot of people in pain. This pandemic is still raging around the world and here in our city. We have plenty of people, many of whom we know, who are in need of healing. So we think about all of them right now as we continue with Mishaberach.
The words we're going to be offering come to us from Torah. El na refana la. When Moses, his sister Miriam, was stricken with leprosy, Moses didn't know what to do other than to cry out to God, please, God, heal her. So this is a healing prayer for anyone in your life who might be in need of healing of mind, body, or spirit.
El na refana la nu. Let's all try to sing that together. El na refana la nu. El na refana la nu. El na refana la nu. Please repeat after me. Dear God of our ancestors, help us renew our faith. Grant us a perfect healing. Bring peace to all our days. Hail na refana la nu. Hail na refana la nu. Thank you for all these blessings.
Thank you for all these blessings.
Throughout our days and nights,
Throughout our days and nights,
we celebrate the journey.
we celebrate the journey.
This precious gift of life.
This precious gift of
Hell na defana la, defana la nu. Hell na defana la, defana la nu. Hell na defana la, defana la nu. Hell na defana la, defana la nu.
All right, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Whoa. Well, that's going to be perfect for the story. Okay. So, oh man, we might need the echo a little bit. Just you'll see when in the story. You'll see. We're going to need it. We might need it. So we are celebrating, right? We're just right now in the thick of what holiday? We have Sukkot, right? We're in the midst of Sukkot. We have a beautiful Sukkah right there in the back. And then there's another holiday that is coming up right at the end of Sukkot. Do we know what holiday? See, I'm not gonna say it. Do we know what holiday that is? What you got? What you got?
Do it.
We're thinking Simchat.
Oh, well, of course. Yes, of course. Pray for rain.
Shmini Atzeret. Whatever.
Pray for rain.
Okay. We're gonna go with the first one of Simchat Torah.
Sweet as honey, sweet as honey.
Simchat, what is happening? Simchat Torah, the joy of Torah. We are just about to finish reading that Torah and start again. What is happening? We've got a race. We've got a race. All right. All right. Out of breath. That's good. All right. Wow. I don't know what happened there. They're very excited for the holiday. I hear that. Okay, so we have this beautiful thing right here, our 5 books of Moses. We have here our 5 books of Moses. Okay, the books, 5 of them, all written out on one scroll, initially given on a couple of tablets. And they were brought down the mountain, right? They were brought down the mountain. Oh, Zach, maybe you want to come and talk about your Torah portion, give your Devar Torah about the golden calf? Oh, I get the Torah portion, Zach. You want to? We can talk about your Torah portion, maybe. Your Devar Torah. What's happening? I don't even know what's going on. Okay. This was good in theory.
I don't know what's come over me just anytime I hear the word.
Hey, 5 books of Moses. Golden calf. Do you want, Zach, come on up. Little Devar Torah. Stellar bar mitzvah in his own right. So when the 5 books of Moses were coming down the mountain, here's the thing. Maybe you didn't realize this, but they weren't just given to the people freely. See, I'm changing the story so I could just do it. It wasn't given to the people freely, right? God and Moses were like, yeah. I know you all want these 5 books. However, I need to know who is going to take care of these 5 books, right? I'm not just going to give them to you. I need to know who's going to take. So the people all get together, right? The people all get together and they think. They put on their thinking faces and they get in their thinking positions and they start thinking. Aha! We know who's going to take care of these 5 books. It is going to be our elders, the elders of the community. They will take care of these 5 books. So now give us that Torah.
Shalom, 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 shalom.
Give us that Torah.
Shalom, 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 shalom.
You see,
it is a tree of life to them that'll fast to it and all of its
Don't
supporters
trip.
are happy. It is a tree of life to them that'll fast to it and all of its supporters are happy. Shalom, 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 shalom.
so the God and Moses were like, oh, the elders are going to take care of the 5 books. Okay, that's pretty good. However, sorry, not good enough. And the people are like, ah, man. Okay, so you need to think. Who else? Who else is going to take care of these 5 books? So the people get to thinking, We know it will be our teachers. The teachers will be the ones to take care of the 5 books. So now, give us that Torah. Give us that Torah. Come on, Cantor Lisa, this was your idea. See, every time I say Torah, they're supposed to run. So I'm All right, so the teachers to take care of the 5 books. God and Moses were like, you know what? Teacher's pretty good. Teacher's pretty good. However, sorry, not good enough. Not good enough. So they're like, oh, all right, we got to go back to the think. We're going to think. So they get in their thinking positions, and they're thinking, Aha! We know who will be the ones who will take care of the 5 books. It will be no, it's not even God. No, you're throwing, usually, so whenever a rabbi asks a question, if you ever throw out God, Moses, Israel, right? Any of those things, it's like usually the right answer, right? But not in this case. Who's going to take care of the 5 books? It's the children, they said. The children. And then, very good, Kathy. High fives all around. Yes, it's the children. Why? The children are the guarantors. Why? Because they are so full of wonder. They are so full of pure questions, right? When they ask why, when they ask how come, when they ask, they're not jaded yet. It's not like they're trying to trick us with the question. They really want to know. They are so full of awe and wonder. So for them, they are the ones who will be the guarantors of the 5 books. They are the ones, for all of us, their sake, that we received the Shabbat Shalom, everybody. The Torah!
As honey, sweet as honey.
No, I get it. I'm telling more stories. I can't. I'm not a child.
Sweet words of Torah.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Shabbat Shalom.
Schwitzy clergy. At least we Peloton in the morning. Yeah. Oh, no, okay. This is Celebration Shabbat. And so, hi. So if you are celebrating something, I think we should go back to August and September, since, why not? If anyone's celebrating any milestones, bar bat mitzvahs, anniversaries, birthdays, stand up. Stand up where you are for a minute. Amazing. Now, everyone who's standing, come on up to the front. Because you deserve to be front and center and celebrated. So come on up. We want to offer all of you a blessing for all of the things worth celebrating in our lives. B'nai mitzvah, anniversary, birthdays. Married? When? August 28th. Mazel tov! Yay! Afterwards, you can tell us how you proposed. We'll hear about that later. Any other celebrations? We got B'nai Mitzvah. New member to the synagogue. Yes. Anyone else?
We got one back here.
Birthday. 65. Birthday. 69. Okay, yes.
We got one.
New granddaughter 5 hours ago.
New granddaughter 5 hours ago. Mazel tov. Mazel tov on that. That's amazing. Yes.
It's my birthday today.
It's your birthday today, and you're becoming bar mitzvah tomorrow. Amazing. Anything else? Yes. Turned 50 and bought a bakery. Nice. By the way, all the challah and the desserts you're going to have thanks to his bakery. So enjoy. Yes. 51st wedding anniversary. Mazel tov on that. Amazing. Anything else? Yes. 40. Mazel. Mazel on the 40. 40. 40. For all of these celebrations, all of these wonderful simchas, you all deserve one of the blessings that we offer at B'nai Mitzvah, at your wedding, at anniversaries, celebrations, the Birkat Kohanim, the priestly blessings. So imagine you are wrapped, but we are being as safe as possible. So with that in mind.
יברכך אדוני וישמרך.
May God bless you and protect you.
יאיר אדוני פניו אליך ויחונך.
May God's light shine on you and comfort you.
יישא אדוני פניו אליך וישם לך שלום.
May God always turn to you and bring you a lifetime of love and peace. And let's all together say Amen.
Amen.
Mazel tov, mazel
everyone.
tov.
Mazel tov,
Kathy Gordon. Where are you, Kathy?
Kathy Gordon.
No, okay. Never
There
mind.
she is. I see her.
Come on down, Kathy. Or come on up. I don't know. Just a couple of announcements before we move to the conclusion of our service. First, I want to introduce our amazing Kathy Gordon, the director of our religious school. Kathy, can you tell us a little bit about religious school? What does it mean to come back to religious school after being in a pandemic?
It's all wonderful.
Okay, with that, religious school is opening on all 3 of our campuses these coming weeks. We do have Simchat Torah, well, we're celebrating that tonight. That comes up next week. Any other announcements? Simchat Torah is tonight, technically. Anything else? No? Okay, stay tuned. We are going to be doing more of these.
Once a month. We're
Once a
going to
month.
be here on the Glazer campus on the roof for Siegel patio. The first Friday of every month is going to be our dedicated outdoor Shabbat celebration / koleinu, whatever it is that we want to make it. So please join us once a month.
Yes, you can come, as some of you did, come early, bring your dinner, and then stick around and enjoy the service. So with that,
And a quick thank you to my band,
please.
to our awesome
Yes.
band. Thank you so much. This wouldn't be a service without you. Ian Simpson, our new amazing song leader.
And to our communications team, there are people who are sitting at home not enjoying this
Hi.
celebration in person, but thank you to our communications team who is live streaming it out. With that,
Also, we've got some serious, where are they? Redmond, how you feeling? Red's feeling good. Where's Isabel, how you feeling? Feeling good. Where's Leah? There she is. Leah, how you feeling? Feel good? Alex, how you feeling? Tessa, how you feeling? Thumbs up. All right. How'd she know I love the thumbs up? That's right. So all of the, is it 5? 1, 2, 3. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Being called to the Torah tomorrow as just like the 5 books. No. I didn't stretch beforehand. I didn't realize there would be calisthenics, a little tefillah aerobics. Didn't realize that was going to happen. But no, seriously though, Mazel Tov to you and your families, and being called to the Torah tomorrow as Bar and Bat Mitzvah, B'nai Mitzvah. Very, very excited for you, and Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov. So we're going to take some time now to think about those in our lives, in our families, who are no longer with us, and those who have died during this past 30 days, the past Shloshim. If you are here remembering a loved one who has died in the past 30 days, please rise and remain standing so we may honor you. These are the names of those from our community: Frank Barnes, Dan Bunin, Mildred Chanis, Phyllis Copin, Seema Kapsky, Gloria Gold, Winnie Kaltman, John Kim, Marcia Kate, Lila Kreider, Cynthia Levine, Mary Morina. We also remember those in our community who the memorial of their death, the yahrzeit of their death, fell during this past week. If you are here remembering a loved one, I invite you to please rise and remain standing so we may support you. The following are the names of those in our community: Gloria Abrams, Merv Adelson, Esther Altabet, Ray Aarons, Sadie Astor, Naomi Atty, Doris Backrack, Lori Benfield, Lena Brandis, Ronald Brock, Hermione Brown, Stephen St. Clair Butterworth, Ann Curry Friedman, Henrietta David, Solomon Davidow, Freda Deutsch, Sue Dorskin, Martin Drucker, Rose Ehrlich, Richard Epstein, Carrie Ettinger, Elise Dobson Falco, Anne Fine, Rose Fisher, Edward Flom, Kevin Flanagan, Arthur Frankel, Ray Gartzman, Randall Jeffrey Gingold, Ruth Gitlin, Dorothy Glenell, Gregory Gotchkin, Milton Grauer, Regina Gross, Betty Hayden, Dolores Sarah Heller, Leon Hemmett, Deborah Horn, Gail Hughes, John Jaffe, Jack Kessler, Gretchen Cohn, Fred Krieger, Elsa Kunin, Sylvia Lackman, Adele Laxer, Milton Levin, Joseph Lubell, Louis Malin, Sylvan Melman, Charles Melvoin, Bernice Miller, Harry Miller, Nathan Milner, Ruth Nadich, Myra Nablonsky, Laureen Osman, Minna Ostro, Susan Ozeran, Ruth Cohen Abel Perrin, Albert Peskin, Martin Post, Helen Leff Rosenberg, Richard Harry Roth, Zelda Roth, Hilda Sallet, Dorothy Samuelson, Charles Schroeder, Klaus Schroeder, Betty Siegel, Robert Shapiro, Goldie Shirkin, Gerald Silber, Morley Sklar, Helen Snyder, Lena Lee Swartz, Jacob Spiro, Phillips Bank Tabak, Muriel Tivoli, Craig Traeger, Irma Weiskopf, Warren Weiskopf. We also add to those the names of those who have died defending the United States of America. We add to those all of those who have died defending the state of Israel. We add to those names everyone who does not have anyone to say the mourner's Kaddish, the mourner's prayer for them. We also add to those names everyone who has died from senseless acts of terror around the world. And finally, if you are thinking of anyone else today, or if I've mispronounced a name that you know of, please say those names now in your hearts. And with that, I invite all of us to please rise in support of those in our community thinking of someone today. We're on page 294. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה. בעלמה דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי. בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל. בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם אומר מיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא. ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל. שמי דקודשה בריחו. לאלה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, תאמירן בעלמא ואמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן.
We're going to conclude our service with a prayer for peace, the words of Oseh Shalom. Feel free to put your arms around your loved one as we bring down peace into our world. Oseh Shalom. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu. 1, 2, 3, go.
May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down,
bring peace down. Oh, say shalom. Bimromav. Oh, say shalom. Bimromav. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Hallelujah. 1, 2, 3, go.
May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. We're going to end in Kiddush and Motzi. We're going to invite all of our 5 B'nai Mitzvah back up here. We are on page 5 for our Kiddush blessing.
You can come up with your families. Can stand with you. Come on, Leah. Come on, Alex.
We're on
Isabel,
page
Red.
5.
And afterwards, just so you know, there will be desserts and challah for you to enjoy in the back. So those who do not have a Kiddush cup, let's imagine we're holding up a nice big Kiddush cup full of sweet grape juice or wine, whatever your preference.
We raise our glasses. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam
Asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho be'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu zikaron lema'aseh v'reishit ki hu yom techila lemikra'ei kodesh zecher litziat Mitzrayim kivanu v'acharta ve'otanu kidashta mikol hamim ve'shabbat kodshecha be'ahava uvratzon hinchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh Hashem.
L'chaim. And now uncover those beautiful chalot on each of those tables in front of you, B'nai Mitzvah. We'll join together in Motzi.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
Mazel tov, Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Please enjoy all of the amazing dessert in the back for a little nosh.